Hi guys, it's Ashley from AP Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product preview on the DLS M524 two-way 4-inch component speaker. Now it is a coaxial, but in all intents and purposes, being a 4-inch, what they've done is obviously you'll see the tweeter like your normal traditional driver. Nice big motor on the back of it. I mean, the magnet's just fantastic. You've got 60 RMS, 90 watt, 180 peak. 4 inches a funny old size. There's still a lot of cars out there that require a 4-inch. And what I do like about what DLS have done here, you can see straight off separate crossovers. So this is a situation where, 4 inches generally in vehicles where there's no room, but you can never get the crossover in. So getting a nice crossover separate like this is fantastic. I mean, it's a great way to get a nice sound out of a small speaker. So this is a 4-inch, which is a 10 cm. It's got a 20mm soft dome tweeter, separate inline crossovers, which I just pointed out, 60 watts RMS, 90 max, and with 180 peak. The other cool thing about these, I mean, obviously designed and engineered by DLS in Sweden. So brand's been around. I think they've just celebrated a couple of years ago their 40th year. So they've been around since the 70s. And it might be a bit unusual doing a product preview, but they've got so much new stuff that's come out over the years. We thought we'd spotlight some of this stuff and give you a preview of what's available still. And in this part of the world, DLS has been a little quiet, so it's now reintroduced back into the market again. And they really, all through the 80s and 90s, and they were renowned and won awards all around the world for sound quality. I mean, if you've been in the car audio industry for a long time, you will definitely know DLS. They're probably one of the older brands that are in car audio, and always they were known for sound quality. Everything they did was just the best you could get. So I guess if you're back to what we're all about, I mean, hi-fi is where cars, a lot of people forget that, you can make a car sound amazing. So you'll see that in all the things I do, I love brands that are musical, and I love brands that have got attention to detail. They've got to have a hi-fi component sound to them, and DLS definitely tick off the box when it comes to sound. So obviously you can imagine in a 4-inch, it's very restricted, but even with a 4-inch complemented with a little woofer in the back of the car, you'd be amazed what sort of sound you can get just out of that. So, or even an underseat sub would probably be a good combination. So I just thought I'd do the preview on these DLS M524s, just so you could see, if you, as I said, you've got the separate crossovers, you can see, we'll just lift that up, you can see with the grills on, and being 4-inch, they're really, today, it's actually really hard to find a 4-inch driver, to be honest with you. So it's great to see that you can still buy a 4-inch driver, and of course, in this case, with the separate crossovers, which I think are very cool. Now, some may say it's a pain to mount them, but having those additional crossovers just means that we can get a nicer sound out of the 4-inch driver with the combination of the soft dome tweeter. So I think definitely worthwhile doing. Alright guys, again, if you want more information about these products, you can visit hifihq.co.nz for New Zealand or hifihq.com.au for Australia. And if you're outside those regions, of course, DLS is in 50 countries worldwide, so there'll be no problems finding somewhere with the products or information around the world. But again, if you're looking for a musical brand and something with clarity and you enjoy your music, DLS is certainly another one of those fantastic brands worth looking at. I hope you enjoyed today's preview, and again, thank you for tuning into AP Sound Advice.